Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket. All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today.
I'm ready.
Burgers?
Check.
Chips?
Check.
Icy cold beer?
Check. Except this one.
I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread?
I can't stop eating it.
Rico!
Relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today in most local grocery stores.
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddle's Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddle's Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddle's Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddle's Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddle's inside Gateway Mall. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
What's the radon level at your home? Don't know? Find out with a call to Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. Make sure your home is safe with a radon check from Bryant. If you've already tested, ask Bryant for a free estimate for mitigation. Once completed, you'll get a report showing how much safer your home is. When it comes to radon, call Bryant. 467-1111 for testing and mitigation. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new career. I found that in Lincoln First Realty. When Lincoln First was acquired by NP Dodge, the training and support I received only got better. I love knowing I have the power of the NP Dodge brand behind me. I would recommend NP Dodge to new agents looking to jumpstart their real estate career and to current agents who want to take their business to the next level.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. Touchdown! This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Welcome to Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into Ticket Weeknights. This is Uncut with Kyle Perry, the former Husker baseball pitcher, joins me to my left. If you guys want to join in, you got some baseball questions, you want to talk MLB, 402-464-5685. You can also join in on the streams, Facebook, YouTube, X, Allo, Channel 961. And, of course, since this is the last time me and KP will do a show until, it'll be after Saturday. I won't see you again until Sunday or Monday. We're going to have to definitely talk a little bit of Rutgers versus Nebraska as well before we get out of here. But with that being said, let's talk some baseball first. Kyle Perry, what do you got for us right now in terms of the baseball world? Where do you want to start?
Well, I really want to make a point because I didn't give the Tigers enough props last couple of nights. Shout out those guys because they just made the Yankees' lives a whole lot potentially easier. But we still got the Royals. The Royals are going to win the DS. But on paper, the Yankees really have no excuses to not at least win the American League, wouldn't you think, Harrison? Because the Astros have been their foes in the last few years. They can never make it past the Astros.
Mm-hmm.
And they can also never get out of their own way. So, I mean, I want to see. My brother apparently has purchased tickets to Game 4, a potential Game 4. But it's a best-of-5 series, so we'll see you there. I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
I'm excited. I just win one game. Just win one game. Avoid the sweep. Both teams. That would really suck if we had, tickets to a Game 4, and then I guess there's always the championship series. Mm-hmm. But if they're on the losing end of that sweep, that'd be tough.
That'd be a tragedy.
It would be
a modern day tragedy.
But I'm sure that's what's supposed to happen. Because doesn't that mean they play 3 in New York?
Mm-hmm. I would think. Yeah.
So. But yeah, so I mean, on paper, the Yankees shouldn't let it go to a Game 4.
But that's the Yankees.
We're going to be there.
That's the Yankees. For all the greatness
I'm only asking for one. I'm not getting greedy here. I'm not.
You're a Royals fan, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I certainly am.
Yeah.
Here at 93.7 Ticket. Of course. No, lifelong
Royals affiliate.
Lifelong. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. No, lifelong Royals fan. But yeah, I mean, heck of a year they've been having. Pretty incredible. Bobby Witt is on another planet, man. That dude is really. I'm fired up to see the two MVPs.
What is it about his game that's letting him take off this year?
He's just incredible, and he plays the game the right way. He plays hard, man, and he's still super young too. I mean, all he's known. He was drafted out of high school. All he's known is just to play with your hair on fire. I'm sure, and he's still got the energy and the compete and the quote unquote unproven sort of player mindset, where he's playing with his hair on fire, 110% all the time and really wanting to win, saying screw the business side of it. I think that's the kind of guy he is. I don't know him. But I'm assuming.
I thought you might call him.
No, that would be sick. Like I did mention a couple nights ago, the Ornelas brothers from Fort Worth, they know Bobby. They grew up with him. So I have an in if we need to get him on the line.
We should.
He's a hot ticket. He's a hot ticket, but maybe we'll shoot for the stars there on that one sometime. But yeah, so I mean, I'm I'm excited to see those Royals, man, because and I'm sure it's like a Kareem when Magic came in type of deal where Salvador Perez, old man Salvi, and you get this invigorating, high energy kid coming in the clubhouse, and and Salvi's playing up now, and it's cool. Just a decade later, they're right back in the same spot and coming out of the wild card series, and hopefully make some noise because it's really fun. It's really fun to watch meaningful baseball. So
it's just fun to watch meaningful baseball.
Yeah.
It's even more fun to watch small market teams play meaningful baseball.
No doubt.
Like
Love
that's
it.
the magic of baseball. You get because like in the NBA and the NFL, like it always finds a way to balance out. Baseball is the one where like if you are a small market team, there is a legitimate serious disadvantage.
Yeah, no doubt. And you got the Tigers and the Royals, two great teams to follow and to root for.
Which brings me to my next point. Like I don't know if that's always the best way to like build these teams together just by paying a ton of money, because the payoff doesn't seem to be there more often than not.
Yeah, no, you definitely got to get the right guys, right?
Mhm.
Hungry guys.
Well, it's that part. Like they almost need to be starving.
Maybe. Yeah, no doubt.
Because
No
Magic
doubt.
baseball, we talked about this yesterday.
Yeah.
It's just whatever team gets hot at the right moment. And when you're starving, like it's just there's
Hungry
something.
dog runs faster, brother.
Oh yeah, look at Indiana.
No
They start winning
doubt.
games for the first time ever. And they're like,
And
that felt good.
And
now
their
they're 5-0.
still don't show up. It's crazy.
Yeah, which we'll talk about that with Rutgers. I am that better be a good game when Nebraska goes out there. I'm going to be disappointed in Bloomington Indiana fans if
the
they're
Huskers
still
are
not out there supporting. Otherwise, I mean, Huskers will take this.
The Huskers
cheap
will fill the
tickets.
seats. Yeah.
Yeah.
they'll fill it up. It's all the same color though. That's the sad part.
But,
Maybe
whoa,
Huskers wear black. What?
We are not the same red.
Oh, sorry, bro.
They got a maroon.
Is that what they're technically?
Yeah, I mean it's not red. You can call it
Come
maroon.
on, Harrison. Now you're just being nitpicky, but they ain't scarlet. I'm with you there.
Scarlet and cream. Yeah.
I'm with you there, no doubt. I mean, if you really get down to color codes, I took a color theory course. One of my 12 semesters here in Lincoln.
I think I can still maybe remember the codes, the exact codes for the University of Nebraska.
I forgot
color
those
schemes.
Forgot those.
You learn important things.
What's that?
In those Joe MC classes,
dude?
Journalism school.
Oh, that's right. It was the module.
Yeah, you did those.
It wasn't a course.
You were part of those.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
the JOMC 130s?
Yeah. What was the toughest module you had to throw together?
I believe it was a photo 4 I didn't have prepared about an hour and a half after or before class.
Was it a photo?
And I had to present, so I just took around my apartment complex over there, Eagle Landing and Turtle Creek, and just took flick of the dumpster, put it over the fence. I think I took a picture of the freeway. Took a picture of maybe a stray cat. I don't know.
I think I had the
enough to
exact
present.
same one. I mean, I had the exact same problem.
Yeah,
and I had the
Yeah.
exact same solution.
I think everybody that's gone through those has probably fought the good fight there because
I walked around my apartment, did the same thing. I was like, "There's a nice little statue. We'll take the picture right there."
That's right. Yeah.
So there's
No
a
doubt.
person walking their dog.
Yeah.
Take a picture.
Yeah.
It's okay if I use this picture for class.
Yeah.
They say yes.
Yeah, they know 10 people are gonna see it. They don't care.
they
That's
don't
great.
Oh man, that's a
love-
different tangent
yeah.
I wasn't expecting to go on, but
No,
I am surprised.
But no,
here.
I'm getting down to the nitty gritty here on the Indiana school colors.
Well, real quick, I want to ask you this: looking at all these divisional rounds, who do you
Dude,
think's got the
crimson
worst
and
odds?
cream, brother. Crimson and cream. They're trying so hard to be us.
Stop it! They call it crimson.
Crimson red, which is I guess is a darker tone in it.
Yeah, but theirs is even darker than crimson.
Well, that's what they're saying on their official IU Hoosiers traditions.
That's what a Hoosier would say.
That's their.
That's all I got.
What? That they're trying to be us.
What is a Hoosier?
Who's your daddy? I don't know.
You were too quick.
I don't know. Pedro Martinez. No, I couldn't tell you who. A hell of a movie. We were talking about movies yesterday. Hell of a movie.
Yeah,
love a good watch party for Hoosiers.
They need to be good again.
Yeah,
in basketball world, football world, it's never happened, but it's fun to see.
I've always been a big fan of the warm up pants.
Yeah,
their basketball.
Yeah, they started
stripes.
that was a whole thing, man. That's a memory unlocked. I can remember growing up playing basketball.
I want to go to a high school basketball game in Indiana. I hear they do it right there.
You know what I like about Indiana in basketball?
What's that?
You're gonna find your old classic gyms with the wooden bleachers.
Exactly, that's what I was saying.
The wooden walls, even the wooden rafters up top. Like it's just everything's wood.
Yeah, it's like a time capsule.
It really is. Those
That'd
small
be
gyms.
so electric, dude. Yeah, the roof get blown off those places.
The most fun basketball games I've ever played in are in like those old gyms
Oh.
where it's like shoulder to shoulder because the seating's so bad because it's like you got a few wooden bleachers to get
Yeah.
everybody in there.
I never got to play at one of those. That would have been really cool, though. Those are actually, I take that back. We played a summer league game in Elmwood, Murdoch, in Elmwood, right? Yeah,
I'm familiar with Elmwood,
and it was that was the only one. It was like it had a stage there, you know.
Did you play a lot of baseball or basketball growing up?
Yeah, dude, I loved it. That was I probably love playing basketball, like playing it more than baseball.
Shooting guard, point guard?
Yeah, I was a point guard my junior year, and then I was a shooting guard my senior year. So, but point guard, I wasn't right for that.
What was it? Turnover issues? What was it?
Just you apply pressure, and I got to give it up, and then it's just a tiring position.
It really is.
And so we had a guy come in, Tyrell Carroll from Omaha North, dude, and this guy, yeah, he had handles like Kyrie, and he came in, gave the point guard duties to him. It was perfect. So I moved to the wing, and he just dribble, penetrate, dish to me. And
was that your thing? You're a sharpshooter?
No, not sharp.
a shooter, a loaded shooter.
Yeah, well, I classic give a pump fake and go to the left hand. Tough to guard.
Okay. So you were more the type
dynamic.
Of basket.
Dynamic. Okay. Yeah, I was Baylor Shireman. His play style and my play style very similar. I just wasn't 6'7", So
and probably not shooting out like 40% clip.
Around there.
Okay, so you actually had a nice shot.
I mean, it was decent, but
not enough for like obviously go play D1 Power 5.
We had breakdowns of like on scouting reports in basketball, like if they're a great shooter, they're a Corver closeout to how hard you had to close out on them. And then like a medium tier might have been Rondo was the bottom, where non-threat, which was just slapped to the face.
It really is.
Rajon Rondo, but gosh, who was the freaking
Klay Thompson?
Maybe it might have been a Kobe closeout. It might have been a Kobe, to where like he can put it in.
Yeah,
if you leave him, but like force him to shoot the mid range before you let him shoot the three. I guess
that might have been Kobe, though.
Hey,
because Kobe,
I didn't make it.
You'd want him to shoot the three before the mid range.
Is that so?
That
would make sense.
Kobe, right?
That would make sense.
Mid range killer.
I guess, yeah. We all got our. Did you expect to go down this rabbit hole, Harrison? But I love talking ball, though.
It's my favorite rabbit hole. We do got one, since we only got a little bit of time here left. This is a good question from Tyler Martin off of YouTube. Favorite off the field memory as a Husker? That's safe to say on the airwaves.
Favorite off the field memory? Who was that guy? Who asked the question?
We got Tyler Martin.
Oh, Tyler Martin.
You know him? Is this
yeah, he sounds familiar. Favorite off the field. Gosh, that's a loaded question. We should really go to break to help me think about this. But
well, we can. You got a light one that pops up easy, and then we can see if there's anything.
Okay. Yeah. Golly. Moment of silence. Give me some ideas, Harrison. Just mention some things.
What did you do for fun?
What did I do
when you're not
fun?
playing baseball?
Thank you, Harrison.
Yeah. What did you go out with the boys when you got time off?
Yeah, but you said appropriate for the airwaves, and it's a fine line we're walking.
If you're over
here.
21, going out and having drinks with guys who are also 21 is not illegal.
It's not.
So I mean, if that's having some brews after a victory with the boys, like that's not the worst thing. Like it's illegal.
No. After sweeps at home, going Turtle Creek, up at the top, right where the freeway goes at 901. Man, after a sweep on a side, because once you're playing home games, it was starting to get warmer.
Oh yeah,
it was about 3-4 o'clock, right? Because you played the early game on Sunday.
That is peak weather right there.
You get your shower in at the field. Boys are lit. You're fired up. You just swept at home, sending the other team home sad. You go home, it's a great day, blue skies, and the beers are cold, and that's what it's all about. So I'd probably say, really, when it boils down to that, the off the field, that's what it comes to.
That sounds like America's pastime.
Isn't that what I'm talking about?
That sounds like the American dream right there.
That's what I'd say.
That
took me a little while, but that straight up.
Yeah, I mean, we do have Thirsty Thursday here, so it's not like alcohol's the thing.
Thursday's a great time too. You can do it Thursday. Well, it is Thursday.
Well, we have the segment. Shout out Kevin Meyer. That's why I say Thirsty Thursday.
Shout out Kevin
of Meyer's Cork and Bottle. He brings in some nice drinks.
Okay,
you'll have to hop in. Kevin Meyer, he gets us set up. He brings in some nice wine. That's the wine back there.
Sure.
That
Strix.
Strix
wine.
Strix wine. Yeah. Don't touch it. He's coming back for that. That being said, we'll start with the break here. Don't go anywhere. Uncut with Kyle Perry, the former Husker pitcher. You guys can continue to tune in, but we'll throw it to break and talk to you on the other side.
The fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket. All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread? I can't stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today in most local grocery stores.
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddle's Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddle's Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddle's Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddle's Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more, all at Riddle's inside Gateway Mall. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
What's the radon level at your home? Don't know? Find out with a call to Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. Make sure your home is safe with a radon check from Bryant. If you've already tested, ask Bryant for a free estimate for mitigation. Once completed, you'll get a report showing how much safer your home is. When it comes to radon, call Bryant 467-1111 for testing and mitigation. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new career. I found that in Lincoln First Realty. When Lincoln First was acquired by NP Dodge, the training and support I received only got better. I love knowing I have the power of the NP Dodge brand behind me. I would recommend NP Dodge to new agents looking to jumpstart their real estate career and to current agents who want to take their business to the next level.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. Touchdown! This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in to Ticket Weeknights Uncut with Kyle Perry, the former Husker pitcher. To my left, if you guys want to join in, do so through the streams like you have been, and also start him in text line 402-464-5685. Excuse me, as Kyle Perry is getting adjusted to the new studio here. Starting to see the nightlife here.
No, I
at the
love
Ticket
it.
Studios.
I love it. The people are going crazy out in the window. I'll tell you,
there is some heavy traffic.
There's been some real traffic. It's good to see the people in Lincoln, man. I love this place. Such a good place, full of life and so much energy now. You know, like we talked about with the football team coming back and making some waves. Big energy out of the Big Red.
Volleyball is just kind of sitting there and saying like about time.
You know, and it's great because it just sends waves through the entire community and. Like with anything around here, you know, it's just a different feeling when success is going on over at campus, and it's just good to see the people, man. It's great to be here.
Well, I said that last year, and I felt like a spark within Nebraska kind of got lit last year.
Well, you know, you had
Big Ten champs in baseball.
5 weeks to get one.
What do you mean? 5 weeks to get one?
Yeah, one win.
No, I'm talking about a spark was lit in everything across the board, not just football. Because Big Ten champs in baseball.
Yeah.
Big Ten champs in men's track and
field.
field.
You're talking about this past academic year. Okay.
Past that,
sure.
I felt like that's when
they were talking
got
about 2023. Yeah.
And then there was, I want to say there's 5 volleyball Big Ten champs.
Yeah.
Soccer Big Ten champs. I said men's track and field. I'm missing one more.
I think men's gymnastics had a great year, I
the
believe.
Big Ten, and they lost to Iowa, but they pushed Caitlin Clark's Iowa Hawkeyes.
That's right. They did.
Like
and they upset them early in the regular season, didn't they?
Last year was an electric year for Husker athletics.
It was.
I know like we weren't the cream of the crop in anything, but it does feel like there's some solid progress in that. And with those facilities, we better be.
Yeah, you got to compete in your conference, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before you can. I mean, I guess you could just go compete nationally and right away, but that would be magic in a bottle. You know, you need to build your way up, and I think that starts by dominating the Big Ten and all the sports. And
that's what I want to see from Nebraska baseball.
Yeah.
I want to see.
I mean,
Nebraska
we dominate them when it comes to the stadium. The stadium pulse, the fan, engagement, and all the great things. We just need to consistently put together seasons where,
and when Creighton or
where
rolls
people are
around.
chasing us in the standings, throughout the entire conference season, and then you go and you're rolling in 1 or 2 seed to the Big Ten tournament every year. And I mean, it's so tough to do in college baseball, man. I'm just telling you straight up. I mean, some of the really good teams can struggle, really, really bad and through the course of a season.
Florida.
Yeah. I mean, like
Tough
exactly.
conference,
Yeah.
but they were. I think they were
dude. I mean, when you
in their division
extremely
of the SEC,
talented team, and like, it's
towards the bottom of it.
classic. Like Vince Lombardi, I believe, said it's like winning's a habit. Unfortunately, so is losing. So I mean, you get on those skids, and especially in a game like baseball, man, we'll say it over and over again. There's so many factors that play a role in the decision of a game and a season, and so I mean, you get on a losing skid. Some teams can't ever bust out of that.
Yeah, well, the Royals, I mean, they had a bit of a scary skid there where it felt like, maybe playoffs might be coming out of the reach here.
Yeah.
And then they pulled it together at the end, and now they got back on track.
Yeah. Expectations for baseball is really tough, though. I mean, just like any sport, but, baseball injuries can change the entire, makeup of a team
Mhm.
and then change the trajectory of a season. And, that's how it goes. Like the Atlanta Braves, for instance, I mean, they, their run that they made to just get to the wild card series was pretty spectacular. Thinking about how many key guys on their team, the last year's MVP went down earlier in the season, and things looked bleak, and they made a push for the postseason. So, and our boy Spence was a big part of that. So shout out Spence.
Absolutely. Speaking of shouts, we got your guy, Evan Olson, chiming in.
No way.
What
dude.
a quote. He loves the quotes coming out of your mouth right now.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah, he said, "What a quote!"
Yeah.
All caps.
Good.
Leave
Yeah.
it to KP for the wisdom.
Yeah, that's a classic Will Bolt pre-practice quote right there. I'm glad.
Oh, is it really? That's a Will Bolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, we would have quotes before practice every day, and someone would get called up to recite the quote back to the team without looking at anything. So it was a total test, but it kept you on your toes. It made sure you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's before you got down to the field.
What's that like playing under Coach Bolt?
It's great. I mean, I have no issues with Coach Bolton. As a pitcher, I didn't really have to deal with him much. So, that's just kind of how it goes. And playing under Coach Childress was spectacular, and playing under Coach Bolt was great. And we went through some serious ups and downs where it was like, I think we grew pretty close just by, kind of checking on each other in the last couple of years. Like
adversity will do
adversity. Yeah. Where you're like, all right, we're in this together. You got to realize that. And it's like, maybe just giving each other a hug every now and then, being like, hey, you good? And that's kind of the relationship we built through the years. And I was with him 5 years. So I'm pretty fond of Coach Bolt, but yeah, he's a fiery dude, and he loves to win. And that's what it boils down to. And he's really good at what he does.
Yeah. I'm always curious to get to the player's perspective, because the media front he puts up is always very professional.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, him and Matt Rule seem very similar, very like-minded individuals, especially in press conferences. It's kind of
really
spooky, dude. It's like if you watch a Will Bolt press conference, and it's not like he's trying to be him or anything, because he's always been that way.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's just the makeup of some very good coaches, and that's what you got there. But I don't know how close those two are, but
I think they're all pretty. I think they do a good job between all those coaches, like having pretty close connections.
No doubt.
You see that with Rule, Amy Williams, Fred Hoiberg, Bolt. I mean, they kind of John Cook.
Yeah, that'd be a fun group to go have a beer with. The John Cook, Matt Rule, Will Bolt, Fred.
I don't know what they would talk about.
Come on.
Talk outside of sports.
Talk ball. Come on.
They would talk only ball.
I would love to be a fly on the wall in one of those meetings, or I don't know, just to see what their personalities are when they're all around each other. That'd be funny.
I'll be honest, they'll give me Family Guy vibes.
Oh yeah,
they really do.
Yeah,
they all like that's always big, very big, especially Matt Rule. I mean, I don't know if you watched Chasing 3 at all.
Yeah, I have.
With the last one,
I think I'm caught up to week 3. I think so. I still have to watch the Illinois and
they just dropped
Purdue.
I think like 2 days ago.
So I've been trying to avoid the clips on Twitter to not get a sneak peek, but I'm fired up for those, because those are, I mean, it's so good when it comes to like recruiting too, and just your brand of your program. I think that's brilliant, and they do it so well.
Oh,
the media team does it so well. I mean, it's incredible, really. It's a straight up movie.
Our media team I don't know what it is at Nebraska, but it's always been, I think, in my opinion, on top of the Big Ten. I'm not even just saying that to be biased. Like, our media is insane.
Yeah, no, and I think that's because they acknowledge the the impact it can have.
The fan base too.
Because social media is huge, and people see everything over social media, regardless if you want to see it or not.
Yeah.
So it's like Nebraska when we're relevant, and I mentioned this in the summer at the CWS. It's like you talk about like an industry plant, and it's like after you said it, like the year we had, across the board in all athletics last year. And it's like you start to think like things are trending up, and then you get that exposure on social media. People catch on. It's trendy, maybe.
Well, hey,
is that a strong?
How many
word?
times has Pat McAfee used chasing 3?
Does he? I don't listen to Pat all.
Pat McAfee, outside of the one classic clip I know you've seen, he brings up that chasing 3 quite a bit.
Does he? Good.
Pulling quotes, like talking about Rule,
Good.
like his speeches. He's like, I'm ready to run through a wall. Like,
yeah.
That stuff works.
Yeah.
I mean,
no.
how many people watch that
If
show?
Pat's catching on, that's sick because McAfee's such a dog. I mean, I see bits and pieces of the show. I should start listening more often.
It's well, yeah, I don't know. It's a different type of show. I wouldn't say go there if you want to do a serious and you want to get some serious notes.
There's too much seriousness in the world.
Yeah,
already.
it's there if you want to go have fun.
Good. See, that's what
he
I'm
does
about.
that well.
That's what I'm all about. I like that guy.
Like the combination of him and Nick Saban for college game day.
That's electric.
One of the most interesting combinations I've seen.
You can see Saban gets a little bit more life in him when he's around Pat. It kind of gets forced out of him. It's good stuff.
Like he's always locked in and serious.
Yeah.
And it almost looks like he wants McAfee to stop. By the end of the show, he's just laughing.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
having a good time.
I think that's so cool.
Mhm.
That's the side of Saban that no one probably has seen in years.
I think he's living his
Forever.
best life.
Yeah, I hope
he looks
is.
really happy.
Good.
Being done with the NIL stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure it's such a duty to be a college football coach right now.
I hate the rules around that entire thing still. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Your coaches aren't really allowed to see and play with the numbers. It's got to be separate away from the head coach. It's got to be its own NIL branch within the university.
Yeah.
Like, how does that work? That's how you get cases where you get kids going to universities. The UNLV case where he's supposed to get $100,000 and then he leaves 3 weeks in because apparently he's not getting his $100,000. But if the head coach isn't allowed to be fully a part of the NIL association that they're using at the university, like you're gonna have those misconnections.
No doubt. I mean and I don't even know all the facts there, but that's just but it's like
hearsay. So to be fair, you don't necessarily need to know because it's kind of hearsay from them and hearsay from UNLV.
Yeah, and I think that's just so bizarre because it's just like I feel like it was kind of inevitable, and you know what I mean. So it's
100%
like, especially how just rogue it's gone when it comes to the details of it, and it's like, when it comes to the rules as well with. When you can contact a player and like that guy at Iowa, the O lineman, how he outed himself in an interview. Like, dude, like,
what are you doing?
Like stuff like that's going to just start happening on the reg, where it's just like, bro, what are we doing here? And it's like, I can't even tell you. I mean,
we're going to have coaches start using like NordVPN, just hiding their complete location.
Yeah.
Just like weird stuff, like on an untraceable number. So that way, if it ever comes to it, you won't be able to pin it back because it'll be some number from Guatemala.
Yeah. But hey, here's the deal on the media side of things. You got plenty of content to work with nowadays in the college landscape, dude. Holy smokes. I mean, in every sport, too, it's like, I mean, just
even
so
the
much
WNBA is
stuff,
popping
dude.
off.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I mean, it's like,
for right or
I
wrong
think it's
reasons.
great. I think it's great. So the media side of it, soak it all in, man. I think we're watching a crazy TV show right now, just unraveling in front of our faces when it comes to college sports, in general, but college football for sure. I mean, that's been obviously it's a straight up business, and I'm sure it has been for years. But now that it's just anarchy out there, where it's
it's $1 million business, and there's no game plan for this.
Yeah,
that's what like pisses me off.
It's never gonna die.
It's never gonna die, but it's like one of those things where it's so strong that you take granted that it's never going to die.
Yeah.
It's like what I give the NFL credit and how the NFL's dominated forever. They don't get lost in the sauce in anything.
Yeah.
You want to make a political movement? Step back a little bit. You want to make a statement? Well, they're going to they don't like to give their opinion really on anything.
Yeah.
And I think that's like smart. If you're a pro sports team, there's times where like it matters and you can't control all of it, like the Kaepernick situation. But even then, they weren't telling them to like knock that off, but they also weren't telling people we support this.
Yeah.
It was just like, we're going to take a step back and let it play out.
Sure.
And I think that's how you do it, because you're going to piss someone off if you take a side.
Yeah. It's just best to shut up.
Exactly. And now Kaepernick wants to be back in the league, so it worked out. Like,
how old is he, man?
See, I mean, he's not gonna.
I mean, that's something that I just thought about ironically the other day.
I think he got offered.
I think I might have saw a tweet or something.
Jim Harbaugh, but on the coaching side.
Okay, yeah, but I was seeing that I think I saw a quote of his that said he was never gonna not be ready, or something like that. I'm just like, hold on, how old is this guy?
What is he? He's probably got to be, I mean, late 30s or mid 30s.
I couldn't. I'm just because I mean, back when he was with the Niners, the years just keep going on, you know. And I mean, he's staying in the headlines.
36, mid 30s.
Oh, sure, okay, all right, not as old as I thought.
I mean, LeBron's playing NBA.
Yeah, no, LeBron's a different breed, man.
That is true. He's different. Sorry, Kaepernick, great athlete, but
Yeah.
we're not going to see another LeBron. Someone who's just not even just how good he is, but like someone who's that healthy. I mean, it was a groin injury was the first one that people are like, oh man, he pulled his groin. It's over.
So
crazy.
so healthy, and at the same time, just being so consistent.
Yeah, I'm not even a big LeBron fan, but you just get to a point where it's like,
tip your cap, brother.
Tip your cap.
That's right.
Like, it's incredible. And I will say, FIBA. Did you watch the Olympics?
I did.
USA basketball.
Yeah.
That's the best version of LeBron I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He should play in FIBA year round. Like, I'm not even kidding. He fits that game so well for how good of a passer he is.
Yeah, dude.
And that's what FIBA is. Spread the thing around.
Yeah.
And that is the best looking version of LeBron.
Yeah.
And you look at all the times he won a title.
I mean, when you spread it out, dude, and you're a guy like LeBron, dude, you either dish it out or you take it to the rack and dunk on somebody. I mean, and he's downhill all the time. It's so sick. It's so cool watching such a unit go, drive the basketball downhill and have so many options, because those guys that are in the middle, they got to make a decision. Are you going to go cover the guy in the corner? Or are you just going to let LeBron put his,
But you make a
right in your
business
face?
decision and
That's
do
right.
just inaction
That's
completely.
Right. That's right. Act like you didn't see him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's I can't imagine being able to do those things that he does physically. I mean, it's incredible. It's just, he's an absolute unit.
I mean, what's his greatest moment? The block off the backboard.
Yeah, it's
against
gotta
Andre
be, dude.
versus Andre.
I mean,
Iguodala.
it's got to be that. Like, my jaw hit the floor when that happened. I think I was rooting for the Warriors too.
I was.
I love watching Steph. My brother's a Warriors fan now. His girlfriend's from San Fran, so he kind of got the loophole to the bandwagon. Yeah, so
that's okay. I can accept bandwagon by proximity.
Yeah,
because
fair.
the bandwagon drove by his house.
That's fair.
If you're traveling the country to go find the wagon, that's weird.
No doubt. There you go. Good.
That's a unique analogy to put.
But no, I've always really liked watching Steph. I mean, and Clay when they're in their prime. Oh my goodness.
How do you feel about Clay being a Maverick?
Good
for him.
I hope he resurrects his career. That guy's a freaking sharpshooter.
I think he will there.
Yeah, he's so good.
Because he can just be by definition, Claymore.
And Kyrie's still there. Who else is in Dallas?
You still got Gafford. You still got Lively.
Who was the other guy? Wasn't there another guy there with Kyrie? Oh, freaking Luka.
Yeah, Luka and Kyrie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're good. Did I ever say Luka?
I did. I thought you might have missed it.
Right.
Maybe I didn't. It's late here.
My bad. I'm talking too freaking loud.
Well, we got to throw it to break here. So we'll get time, catch a little bit of breather here. Uncut with Kyle Perry. You guys can join in as you have been. Harrison Arns on the 1s and 2s. Don't go anywhere. We got one more segment. We're going to talk some Rutgers versus Nebraska, because this will be the last show me and KP do before we talk again on Monday, and hopefully we can talk about a Husker win. So don't go anywhere. We're going to keep things rolling. Talk to you in just a little bit.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket. All right, Rico, let's do the final checklist before we head out. We have a lot of people coming to the tailgate today. I'm ready. Burgers? Check. Chips? Check. Icy cold beer? Check. Except this one. I'm forgetting something. Wait a second. Where's the Führer's cheese spread? I can't stop eating it. Rico, relax. I always pack extra. It's the biggest hit of the tailgate.
For the best appetizer, party dip, and tailgate snack, load up on Führer's cheese spread today in most local grocery stores.
Riddles Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddles Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddles Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddles Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddles Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddles inside Gateway Mall. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
What's the radon level at your home? Don't know? Find out with a call to Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. Make sure your home is safe with a radon check from Bryant. If you've already tested, ask Bryant for a free estimate for mitigation. Once completed, you'll get a report showing how much safer your home is. When it comes to radon, call Bryant. 467-1111 for testing and mitigation. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new career. I found that in Lincoln First Realty. When Lincoln First was acquired by NP Dodge, the training and support I received only got better. I love knowing I have the power of the NP Dodge brand behind me. I would recommend NP Dodge to new agents looking to jumpstart their real estate career and to current agents who want to take their business to the next level.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. Touchdown! This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, One love.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back in, wrapping things up Uncut with Kyle Perry, the former Husker pitcher. To my left, Harrison Arns on the ones and twos. Final show, well, I should say final live show of Ticket Weeknights. We got a pre-recording of Emma Spence. She had some family in. That was during the week of Illinois when Nebraska, unfortunately, took their first loss of the season. But nonetheless, they don't talk about Nebraska football. They talk gymnastics, Emma Spence's background, and it's a good one. I think people don't quite realize Emma Spence was a alternate twice for the Olympic national team.
And I did know that, so that means it's all Emma's fault we lost that game. So she didn't
that
say
or her family. They came for the first time.
Yeah,
that was their first Husker game.
That's okay though. That's okay. No, that's really incredible. She's Canadian, correct?
Yeah, Canadian.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, that's how you would make the Canadian Olympic team.
Oh, I see. I'm just. You know what, Harrison?
No, I didn't have to come at you like that.
No, it's okay. Yeah, no, so it is her fault, her family potentially coming in from Canada because she was an alternate on the Canadian Olympic team, like you mentioned.
Twice.
Mm-hmm. So shout out, Emma. Yeah, man, and I'm fired up to see some football this weekend, man.
I was gonna say I'm giddy. I'm a Bears fan too.
I mean,
so
all these
there's
people
glimmer of
just
hope
walking
there.
by the window wearing the big red. You'd think it was game day. The atmosphere down here is electric, and it's not even Friday. It's awesome.
Absolutely. Shout out Emmett. That Mulberry ad does hit a little bit different.
Emmett give a
Emmett will
Mulberry. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a fan of the ad. But let's talk. We only got like a couple minutes here. We'll go rapid fire here. Kyle Perry, I'm pretty high on this game. I'm not buying into Rutgers. I've said it before. I think if you shut down the run, you force the game into their quarterback, Kaliak Manis's hands. He's 2-0 versus Nebraska when he played for the Gophers, but that was a large part of us not stopping
Oh, it's
the
that
run.
guy, huh?
That guy. Yeah, not Tanner Morgan, the guy who stepped in for Tanner Morgan. And then he went over to Rutgers. We haven't lost to Rutgers, but I think if you force the game in his hand, and I'm confident that Nebraska's going to be able to stop the run against Rutgers.
Yeah,
I think it's a big win for Nebraska.
And Rutgers has a really good thing going, don't they?
They're undefeated right now, 4-0. But I'm giving out 35.
No, I love. Oh, I like that call. I like that.
I think it's a dominant win for Nebraska. I really do.
You know, see, what we haven't proven is that we can run it up. And my prediction at the beginning of the year was, by the end of the year, we're going to talk, or at the beginning of the year, I was going to say Raiola is going to be run it up Raiola by the end of the year because he's going to have so many runaway victories. That was my theory. But it hasn't been that way.
I mean, we've kind of run away with them.
Well, no. Give him credit, no doubt. I'm saying just like to that next level where you got a team, and it happened in the first couple of weeks where we had teams down and we just, kind of not necessarily let them hang around because our defense is dominant. But
so versus Colorado, that second half,
we
didn't run it up. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but that's all. But I'm liking a 31-16 final.
Okay,
in favor of the Huskers.
I'll take that.
And I think we get down early too. That's my prediction. We get down early.
Oh,
maybe 10-0, and then we just come back punching. Maybe limit them to 10-0. Then they get 2 field goals the rest of the game.
That first drive is always interesting because teams typically the only success these teams have had has been very early in the game. Yeah. You go to UTEP, we scored on the first drive. UTEP goes quick offense. It's like 1-2-3 plays. They're in the end zone. 7-7. Then you go to Colorado. That was a game where we shut them down pretty early. Yeah. But then UNI, their first drive, they get 3 points. And then versus Illinois, their first drive, they get 7 points. Mm-hmm. So the first drive's a big one for Nebraska.
Yeah, no doubt. But I like the Huskers in this one. Really excited, dude. I just, just feel like a kid again on Husker Saturdays, Just love it.
I really do too. It is awesome to, I don't know what it is about Husker football, but yeah, like it is that youth excitement for it. Like it never goes away.
Yeah.
Every year it's like I'm just as excited.
Yeah.
And that's kind of faded with like NBA. I still love the NBA, but don't get me wrong, it's lost its glimmer a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt. And like tunnel walk, still get freaking goosebumps.
Yeah, man, I get way too nervous for not having to sweat it all during the game.
That's fair.
Like I'm drinking a Coors Light. And it looks like I'm gonna have a heart attack. Like if do you have
it's called investment.
It is investment.
It's called investment.
You got one of those watches that track your heartbeat?
No, I actually, well, I do have an Apple Watch. I haven't worn it in a long while.
Okay, because yeah, same here. I need to get back on it, but I always used to
You
wear
get those notifications.
Oh, I get like 5 relax reminders during
Take a
the
breath,
Husker
brother.
football game.
Take a breath.
And it's like, you don't understand how important this is for me as a fan and a media member.
Yeah, and when you're at the game, you get the noise complaint, like you're at like 9,000 decibels.
Put
or
on some
something.
headphones.
Like, sorry.
Yeah, should be a fun one though. Are you going to be at the game attending?
I don't believe so. I'm not sure what the weekend holds, but I will be watching the game one way or the other.
That is a fact. As a Nebraska local, that is a given.
Just, I'm going to say it again, 31-16. You can go ahead and book it now.
35-10. You can book that one as well. I mean, at the very least, if you got anything out of that, book the spread. Nebraska covers.
Yeah, great teams covered, brother.
Have
a great weekend, Harrison.
Absolutely. You too, KP. We'll do it again on Sunday. You'll be back, and then I'll see you Monday. Appreciate you guys listening. Emma Spence up next. Take weeknights. We'll stay rolling.